right, so not a whole lot of news this week, as I don't know why. So it's freaking this thing.
Unreal.
This thing popped up earlier this week, though. Kingdom Hearts 3 is now being done with Unreal Engine 4, which I think is a surprising move. But for this,
Yeah, I saw this, and I saw that like Nomura said that we're doing it for various reasons. So I'm sure it's maybe a bit of a setback, and whatever typical reasons are. I'm sure, but they'll get through this. But the other thing I heard was people were talking about they still have a release date for it, but
I'll tell you when they're
about that soon.
I'll tell you when they're going to release it. It's going to be another 3 or 4 years minimum.
well, yeah, that came up earlier. The big thing here, though, is that traditionally, I think the bigger Japanese developers
They use. They're talking about they use in-house.
Yeah, they don't use a third-party engine like Unreal.
Yeah.
Like Square has always done their own engine. Konami, Capcom.
Yeah.
They did a little bit of Unreal stuff, like with I think Last Remnant was one of the ones last year. It was a Japanese game that was on that. But all things considered, the Unreal Engine is pretty powerful stuff, and it's from what I understand too, it's easy to work with. So they probably figure, okay, we've spent all this time with Luminous Engine and what they're doing with Final Fantasy 15. They probably want to get Kingdom Hearts up and running quickly and leverage the tools and stuff. And quit making us wait for it, because although there've been enough friggin' spin-offs of that damn Kingdom Hearts franchise then you can shake a stick at. But yeah, that was interesting news this week. So Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be built on Unreal Engine 4.
Great. Spectacular. Tell me when it's coming out. Hey, another thing I want to talk about real quick. Last Guardian. What the heck happened to that? Do you guys know?
We're gonna go there.
We already talked about this, and boy,
Last Guardian, Half-Life 3, Beyond Good and Evil 2,
Shenmue 3.
Effing Shenmue. Just put all those into the same thing here if you're gonna go there. I don't know. This is gonna be a significant derail. Oh yeah, well, didn't Shuhei say that? Didn't Mr. Yoshida from Sony say that? Someone asked him about that recently, and he said yeah, development is going great.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
I know they said it. Like we've talked about before. Before E3 was like, oh, Last Guardian's canceled. That was a big report. Then those reports were denied. So it's still in development, but I don't know where in that development it is at this point. None of us do. So I'm sure it'll come out eventually. We just don't know when. So I'm not even. This E3. I was like, maybe they'll mention it, and if they mention it, awesome. But since they don't mention it, I don't even care anymore. If they release it, they release it. If they don't, they don't.
2016 or 2016 or 17. It's vaporware at this point.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they did. It's obviously a PS4 game.
Yeah.
But
maybe it'll happen. I also wanted to point out one news item that you did not mention, Chris. This is gigantic news.
The China Xbox One sales.
Yeah, that they actually sold some over there for a change.
Oh, that's actually what you were going to say?
So that's a different news story. So in China likes the Xbox, Japan does not like the Xbox.
Yeah. We had that on here, but I got rid of it in the interest of time. But that's fine. Yeah. So that was actually a surprising figure, right? Where it did because consoles have been banned there for the last 14 years or something.
Yeah, they put a ban on it, and the ban was lifted in
January. That doesn't stop. It's just officially the government says you can't have them, but there's still a gray and a black market where they just get them anyways. So.
Exactly.
But yeah, it looks like they stepped up for the Xbox One launch, though. More so than Japan.
They came out. Yeah. I believe September 29th. I believe it was the end of September. So it's pretty much been a week. So 100,000 units. So that's pretty good.
That's not bad for a country that isn't supposed to have consoles in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, they need their.
That was actually not the news item. That was a good important news item. They need their video
game fix.
However, I have gigantic news from the world of entertainment that I'm not sure you two have piped up about yet. And
Morrissey has cancer.
Morrissey does have cancer, which is very depressing. There's another very important news item that came out this week in the world of entertainment.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's not important. All right, so Morrissey having cancer, very sad. I hope that he recovers. It's very sad. David Lynch and Mark Frost have actually announced that Twin Peaks is coming back.
I still have to watch Twin Peaks, but I showed this to Elliot, and he seemed.
You haven't watched it? Are you crazy?
I have to watch it.
All right, it's one of my. I would say that I would say that and True Detective right now are probably, maybe The Wire, are probably like my favorite kind of like, crime, weird, yeah, like, well, the Wire is more of like a crime thing, but anyway, I digress. So Twin Peaks is coming back. Mark Frost and David Lynch confirmed. Showtime, 2016, 9 episodes. It's coming back.
All right, cool. Never seen it.
Cool. I need to watch.
Cool. Never seen it. You know what? That's interesting because I was gonna bring something like that up. I was gonna mention, but we already stacked our pre-show and our news here with stuff that's not even on my list. Dude, I was gonna say, dude, TV sucks. I watched season 2 of Orange is the New Black. Sucks.
It was okay.
Friggin' okay. All right. I'll give it. Okay. Captain Janeway saying F and this and F that and F you. That's cool. But overall, I don't know. Orange is whatever.
Wait, you know what you have to watch, Chris?
Whatever.
Chris,
whatever, dude. TV, whatever. TV sucks, dude.
What you should be watching, and I was actually really surprised as to how much I like this, is Once Upon a Time. It's awesome. It's really good.
That one, I don't know anything about that one, actually.
It's basically...
I thought you were going to say girls or Game of Thrones or some bullshit.
No, it's not at all. It's
Lost for kids.
No, it's all the fairy tale and like and make-believe characters, but they're all in the real world in Maine, and they have to like exist in Storybrooke. Yeah, it's really good. It's very entertaining.
All right.
Captain Hook's in it.
Well, we'll see if we have time to check that out.
Dude, you like that show, dude? Dude, you're an idiot.
Dude, you guys... Oh, dude, not only do you guys like Call of Duty, you like stupid TV, too. And you're hipsters.